Good morning, everyone. It is time for our collective energy check-in for the twin flames. For this reading, I will be using one deck that I was so thrilled to receive from Italy itself, La Corte de Tarocchi by Il Menegalo. So these are limited edition cards, actually, which was more thrilling to know. And this is the number that I have. I think it's 1061 out of 2000. And this is the 4th edition. So this is what I will be using for today's reading. I am extremely thrilled and I can't wait to get started. So we're going to start with Moonology first, and while I shuffle the cards, you all can set your intentions for this reading, either in your mind out loud or in the comments, however it feels good to you. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you find that my content resonates with you and you would like to receive some specific messages for your own situation, then do be sure to subscribe to this channel and like these videos. Those are virtual forms of energy transmission, and that will allow me to pick up on your energy much more clearly and thus channel more specifically for you. So let's get one card out of Moonology, or a lot. Deck vomit happening here, but I love that at the bottom we have the energy is gaining momentum, and the behavior of the cards definitely reflected that. The first card was take time to breathe out, and this was actually reflected in, the initial shuffle energy where there was kind of a holding back. There could have been counterparts where there was intermittent communication, but one of the two, most likely the divine masculine energy, was still holding back quite a bit to where the feminine really wasn't receiving what she needed, and was kind of left in this state of confusion about where this masculine even really stands, right? But I do hear this masculine's higher self stepping in to say that please don't take that personally, that it's what he was doing was a reason, the reason behind it was what he was going through. So please, divine feminine, do not doubt my love for you. Do not doubt my desire to be in union with you. It's just I had to get some personal life issues sorted out first, and that being followed by the personal issue reaches resolution card. I feel this burst of like a new beginning energy coming in for the collective, or certain portions of the collective. And you're really being asked to not get too wrapped up in that excitement, because there are still some things that are balancing in the background. So your new beginning is coming, and notice all the blue in these cards, you guys. Blue is directly associated with the throat chakra. I really do feel a throat chakra opening here, because my words are really just gliding out easier than they typically do when I channel divine masculine energy. So this tells me that a divine masculine probably either just has or will very soon speak his truth. And also, if you're new here, divine masculine, divine feminine are energies only. These have nothing to do with biological gender. So we have the answers you need are coming. And I think this is a mirrored energy where this is also true for the divine masculines. The answers that they need in order to resolve these personal issues that this card was speaking of, they're about to receive those answers too. Their rose-colored glasses have probably very recently been shattered, or if they haven't yet, they're about to. And this masculine is stepping into a very deep phase of healing. Bring love into the situation tells me that this masculine had been self-sabotaging for such a long time because he really lacked that self-love, and he didn't know how to give love to the feminine when he didn't know how to love himself. So this has been a battle for this masculine probably throughout their entire life, from what this energy feels like. And they were kind of kept in this uncomfortable situation, that whatever it was that they were in during this time of separation from their feminine, in order to learn that self-love, in order to start to see things more clearly, in order to realize the power that they had within themselves to gain the stability in life that they want. This is the Page of Wands here. So remember, I just talked about this newfound burst of energy, like this new beginning energy. Oh, the Page of Wands is somebody who is, looking at life from a more hopeful and adventurous lens now. Somebody that's kind of, ready to go on adventures again, that's seeking inspiration, that's getting inspired, and actually taking action on what their heart desires rather than, and just kind of shutting their ego out is probably the best way to say it. They're just really shutting their ego out here. We have, guys, the Four of Wands. We just talked about stability and the divine masculine kind of fearing not having that. Well, this masculine is now realizing they're going to have to manifest their own stability. They've kind of been barking up the wrong trees, looking in the wrong places to find the stability that Spirit's been trying to tell them and show them that they have to manifest themselves. They cannot rely on third parties or anybody else to give them what it is that they need, that they have to take action towards it. And with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, this masculine is now becoming aware of these tools that he's always had within him, but that he just failed to utilize because he didn't believe in himself. And all those self-sabotaging behaviors that happened was also for the sake of finding this stability that, always only existed within them. What they had all this time in the external world was the illusion of stability. Ten of Wands. This has been their burden for so long. For some masculines, they had been carrying it for so long. They've been wanting to put this burden down because it's been so exhausting, but they didn't know how to do it. They didn't know that they had the means within themselves to put this burden down. But now, here we have the Five of Cups. Sometimes the universe has to forcefully push you into a situation of loss before you realize that it's up to you to rebuild. It's up to you to build, that you cannot give that control and power to somebody else. And you cannot stop living the life that you desire for fear that you might lose what you currently have for, which is just an illusion. See what else is happening here. I keep hearing heart healing journey, and I'm seeing somebody packing their bags and going back home. So this could be like a return home to themselves. This could be, for some, maybe even, moving back in with their parents if they weren't already living there, to get back on their feet after a long time of emotional abuse and all of that dreadful stuff that happens in these connections. What else do we need to know, Spirit? There's one card in here that I know wants to come out. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords here. This divine masculine really wants to rush in with some communication, and I feel like now that when they do it, they're just going to do it. Um, and it's funny that this sat right on the Page of Wands, which is, you know, when this new level of inspiration fully formulates, germinates, and sprouts within them, this masculine will refuse to hold back anymore. And I feel like this Knight of Swords energy is also saying that they've waited so long, they're afraid of losing their feminine. The feminine has really pulled her energy back, and now he's terrified that what if, you know, she kind of just got tired of this BS and moved on. So this is really scaring this masculine right now. But the good news is it's motivating him. It's motivating him to actually make a move. Whereas before, in the past, this masculine had been like too afraid of rejection. And now they're like, I've got to do something about this. Four of Pentacles. They're holding on to you. They're realizing that whatever stability they have, they want it to be with you, Divine Feminine. They're really holding on here. And four is also, you know, a number of protection, and Pentacles are very grounded energies. They're like earth sign energies. So this masculine is definitely becoming more grounded energetically. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You guys cannot make this up. He wants to communicate his feelings. The Page of Cups is, you know, it's inner child healing. It is wanting to make feelings known. It's kind of like this you're bursting with feelings, and there's just a desire to let them flow freely toward your desired target. You know, it's like, I don't want to hold back anymore. I need to speak my truth. And this is something that Spirit's been preparing this masculine for a long time. And finally, it's coming to fruition. We are headed toward another new moon. And new moons are also all about releasing the old to manifest in something new. So whatever might be lingering in certain karmic cycles for those twins that are nearing union, perhaps it could be more completely and fully released by the new moon. For some masculines, even their jobs were karmic, perhaps because it's what linked them to the karmic third party in some way as well. It was linked to a karmic version of themselves. So it could be that, you know, this masculine has already released the third party, but by the new moon they could have found another job that will get them completely free of all karmic ties, you know, anything that is linked to a karmic past. The Star, ultimate healing, you guys. The stars are wishes granted, and it's deep inner healing that brings emotional balance. That's kind of like, it's not just a balm to your wounds, but it's actually a literal, like a full healing of your wounds, to where sure, you might still get triggered by them sometimes, but they're not going to hold you back like they used to. This is, and see how this fell right under the Ten of Wands. It's like it's healing that burden that's been weighing down on your heart and the masculine's heart for ages now. I'm hearing long time coming. Spirit saying a long time coming. Ten of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, emotional healing. You know, you both have released everything that you possibly could at the healthiest level possible, now to where you are getting ready to be able to face these issues face to face with each other. You're getting ready to be able to talk about things without getting so triggered that, it creates a mess, or that somebody takes things the wrong way, or anything like that. Like, now any further healing that's left has to be done in communication and interaction with your twin flame counterpart. This work that was supposed to be done individually or separately is done. Now it's time to work on that healing together. All these cards are jumping out. See? It's like they've been holding back for so long. They just cannot contain themselves anymore. Any other messages? Queen of Wands. You stepping back, Divine Feminine, and stepping into your own power has made you magnetically attractive. Like, your Divine Masculine is drawn to you like a moth to a flame, is what I'm hearing. I mean, Emperor at the bottom of the deck. This Divine Masculine has evolved. He's broken out of that cocoon he's been in, and he's spread his butterfly wings, and this is his journey to emperorhood now. He is not that page or knight anymore. He is not even a minor arcana king. This is a major arcana emperor here. Like, this is the evolution point on the Fool's journey. So this is where your Divine Masculine is at, that Emperor energy, that balance of Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine that exists within each individual, is reaching that culmination point within your masculine. So for some people, there are really pivotal turning points coming into the picture. So that is, you guys, justice. This is soul contract fulfillment. This is, every step is divinely guided and protected. So there's nothing to worry about. Just surrender and let the divine do its job. I do hope that these messages helped. I'm going to wrap this reading up right here. Be sure to let me know what resonated for you, if anything, in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you haven't already, to get more specific messages for your situation. I will leave my Instagram and TikTok handles in the video description box below, so you can find me there. And Instagram is the place to get personal services from me, as well as to purchase my manifestation affirmations, get energy cleanses, etc. So anyways, I hope you all have a beautiful day ahead, and I'll talk to you again in the next reading. Bye, guys.